Hi everyone. Today in this video I wanted to share hopefully an inspiring story as well as possibly a cautionary tale about one of my more instantaneous manifestation experiences. I had been working for some years with meditation and also with some life coaching, and I was at the time that I had this experience, I was teaching a manifestation class. Living in Portland, Oregon. This was probably about 10 or 12 years ago, and I decided to really use the what I was showing the students in my class and in my life coaching clients. I wanted to show them an example of the manifestation in my own life, and I got it into my head. I said, I want to make $10,000, and I want to make it right. I want $10,000, and I want it right now. Okay, so, and at the time, I was only doing the online work and the coaching, and I'm always an artist, but I didn't have any commissions out there, and the ether is ready to come down. I didn't have a lot of avenues open to me for money to easily come into my life at that moment. And I got really clear, and I said, I want to have $10,000. I want it right now. I want to manifest this money. And I did the technique that I was working with. It was a certain kind of meditation and a visualization. And so I was doing my technique, and I was in my meditation with it, and then I saw really clearly. I had this flash of a vision in my meditation where I was standing in my front yard, and it was like I was finding gold, like gold bricks under the stones in my yard, and like the flat walking slate stones that made up the pathway in my yard. And I saw this clearly, finding money, finding gold under the stones in my yard. And I did the meditation. I said, I want it, and I want it right now, $10,000. Now this was, I know that I did this meditation on October 30th. Because the very next day was Halloween. And I had just laid down, getting ready to go to sleep. It was probably about 11:30 at night on Halloween. And suddenly there was this huge noise out in front of my house. And I felt the house shake. And I got up and went out there, and a drunk driver, and granted, I lived on a street that was where the speed limit in front of my house was probably about 20 miles an hour. And this man was coming down that street probably in excess of 70 miles an hour. His car had become airborne. He tore out about 20 feet of my fence. My fence in front. He clipped two of the neighbors' cars, clipped my car, tore out the fence, grazed one of the trees in my yard. I don't know if he had hit that, he would have been done for. Just missed that. Tore out all of this fence, tore up all the various stones in my yard, and then came to rest, hit the corner of my house, over by the garage on the far corner of my house. And he didn't really do any real damage to the house or really to the cars. My neighbors, he brushed their bumper. He dinged my bumper a little bit, and but he tore out the fence, and he messed up the various stoneworks and stuff in my yard, grazed one of my trees, and then he hit the corner of the house. And so I go out here, and I find the car empty, and somebody's going, the dude just ran down the street. He was really drunk, and he got out of the car, and he tried to run away from the scene, and his car was sitting there. All 4 tires had come off of this car. It was hellacious. Airborne, smashed into the corner of the house. In any case, the insurance adjuster came, checked out the scene, and what do you know? They gave me $10,000. This is 1 day after the meditation. Now, it's not like I feel proud of this, because I've learned since that when you ask for such things, you really should put a protection phrase around your request. So, like, I want $10,000 and I want it right now, under grace and in an easy and effortless way. Under grace, I'm glad there was enough grace already coming in at that situation, because this guy could have killed somebody. And how would I feel demanding of the universe $10,000 right now and having some kids or somebody? There were people on the road. I mean, this guy came 70 miles an hour and hit the corner of my house because of the power in which I had demanded it. And I guess I did the technique correctly, and in there it manifested instantly. So I've learned since, and believe me, I was a little gun shy for a while after that, to just leap out there and go, well, I'm going to go and ask for these other things, because I was really a little shook up about what could have happened in the intensity of my demand, without considering all the rest of it, and without learning. I hadn't yet learned to say and ask for it under grace and in an easy and effortless way. So when you do manifestation techniques, you do want to ask for some protection. You want to, because the universe will give you exactly what you ask for. And if you don't ask for a little bit of a cushion, if you don't ask for some protection, if you don't ask for some grace, you may get what you asked for, but not quite what you really wanted. So, so it's important to get really clear, and you do have to ask to get to get something. You have to ask for it, but it's important also to ask for grace and to ask for things to come to you easily and effortlessly. We don't have to work hard for the things in our life. We are divine creators ourselves, if we will but realize it. But we do have to work with the highest grace that we can, so that nobody else has to get hurt by what we are seeking to make in the world. So I wanted to share that about that. This ties into some of my other videos where I talk about how the world, the universe, is a system of free will. And because it's a system of free will, and we're capable of living a divine life or a human life or whatever kind of life that we ask for, that's why we have to ask for everything. We can't just expect that, oh, God knows what I need and he'll just give it to me. I mean, God may know what you need. The universe, the divine creator may know what you need, but you still have to ask for it because of that free will nature of the universe. Because it's your choice. And you will be respected, and you will have to ask for what you want.